Okay, here we go. It says we're going live. Okay, here we go.
All righty.
I'm waiting for the little blue signal to go. You like my office? Hello, hello, Facebook. We are live today with When She Became His. Sip and see.
My background.
Sip and see.
Up to start and turn this way.
There you go.
All righty, guys. I wanted to see. Okay. Oh yeah, you see, you got more light.
Yeah, I had to put it in the window frame to get more light.
I don't know if this, what's going on? Why I keep replaying? Hold on. All right, we're having a little technical difficulties, but we're gonna figure it out. Hello. Okay, so can everybody hear?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta kind of. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna allow we are I'm gonna allow you to introduce yourselves so that we can see who these are friends who have and family who have
You're kind of
yeah, it's kind of giving a delay a little bit.
okay.
I think I'm gonna go grab a bottle.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, baby. Hello, hello, little girl. Okay. Well, Kalyana is our entertainment, by the way.
Yeah.
We can hear you just fine. I don't know if you're getting an echo on your side that's stop or
I think so. So go, why don't Michelle, you want to start by introducing yourself, and then Trish, you can go, and then by that time Kabien should be back.
Okay.
okay. My name's Michelle Diemer. I am Kishma's cousin by marriage just recently. And I live in the Bay Area with, near Kishma. And we met, gosh, has it been a year and a half ago live? And we've gotten, close at, during COVID times and all of that. So I was really happy to read her book and support her, publishing journey, and excited to talk about it.
Hi, I'm Latrice. I'm her sister / cousin through Maurice. I'm known as Little Maurice because Maurice and Latrice. So Here I am. I live in the Bay Area. We've been really close through the years. She used to babysit me when I was in elementary. And, well, not babysit because I was always the one in trouble because she would have to come and get me and look after me. So she's been more of a big sister to me even before the marriage.
That's awesome.
Hi, I'm Kabien from Houston, Texas, the youngest son of 3. And I just love to support my mom, and I love her book. So yeah. And this is Kay.
She's so serious. She's like, what is going
Yeah. Hey, girl. So, Kabien had a few.
What happened?
Right. What is going on? Why are telling people moving around? So, so we just an open forum. What did y'all want to start with? A favorite part, or did you have any questions? I know Kabien had some questions, but what did you guys think, or what did you want to share about from the book?
I wanted to share that the book matches the title because although he was your first love and through the years you guys conquered all through God, you wound up being his last love. And that right there in itself is powerful. Not a lot of people follow their heart and listen to God. So what made you listen to God and know that he was on the right path? What led you back to him through the years?
Ooh. I guess there were several moments from my part and also from his part that we had times where we individually and collectively knew that we exactly I'll tell you a time I used to ask him all the time, like, why, why do you keep coming back? Why do you keep choosing me? And that would always baffle me. I was like, well, what is it about me that keeps you coming back? And the last time I asked him was when he told me that, because God told him to. So that kind of alleviated any, questions, or because he said God said it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna roll with that.
Right. Okay. How has your experience been being out here with him, and since he's been gone, how has it been for you?
Today was the rain is one thing. That was our thing. The rain is our weather. And today was some days I think it's better, I'm gonna be okay, or I've arrived at this place. But I'm learning that you just have to take it one day at a time. And each day you can find, how to be okay. It's like I'll never achieve this thing where I'll be okay and I'm over it kind of thing. This won't happen.
Yeah, understandable. Besides him intruding and leaving little tokens of love everywhere, like when he made the skies orange.
Yes, all the time. I have found sometimes when I go to the wash house and I'm sitting on the steering wheel or different places, I'll find his hair on my leg or find it on my sweater. So, I always, he's always letting me know I'm still here.
That's the tokens of love from Junior Pauline.
Right. Anyone, Michelle or Kabien?
I would love to know what the writing process was like for you. Like,
Well, the first chapter or the first thing that I wrote was the hospital thing, was me going to the hospital. And I had gone away after the services, and I took my laptop and I just started writing. I mean, just I've always journaled. I've always, kind of kept a journal or, expressed my feelings through writing, but I didn't even think it was going to be a book at that time. I was really just writing what I was feeling.
And then what made you decide to turn it into a book?
Yes, I kept, I would wake up at like 3:00 in the morning, and a memory or something I dreamed about would come up. And then I would get my laptop out and I would just start writing. And I just wrote. I didn't try to edit it. I didn't try to put it together. I just would just write. I needed to tell the story. I felt like it was a story that needed to be told. Different people, I kind of ran the idea by, and they were like, yeah, I think you should. I think you should. Latrice was one who told me, you need to write a book. And but before Maurice passed, he had told me I needed to write a book about it. And but I wasn't ready then. But I felt like it just had to be told.
Well, I'm glad you wrote it.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I did too.
Well, speaking of the writing process, when you lost all your initial work, was it very frustrating, or was it hard for you to start over writing again?
Yes, it was. It was but I kind of had to do a kind of a like release, just let that go and just start again, like from scratch, because I had lost if you read the book,
yeah,
you know that I lost the first flash drive. Yeah. Yeah.
Think it was better when you wrote it the second time?
Oh, definitely. Because it was valuable then. I had lost it, and I was kind of like still on the fence about writing it.
right.
But when I started, I was like, oh no, I'm doing this because I lost it. And it meant something to me when I lost it. Yeah, it did.
Have you found?
Go ahead, Michelle.
Did you ever find that flash drive?
No, I never. Actually, Latrice gave me one of her flash drives that she had, and so I used that, and I just went with it.
I bet someday you'll find that old flash drive.
Probably. It's probably in Latrice's car. That's where it is. Probably somewhere.
Yeah, probably somewhere
on the street. Huh?
I said, yeah, it probably is somewhere down off in my car in one of those slots or something.
Yeah.
I think that was Junior Police telling you can
I need to do another one.
Yeah.
Of course, because he always running something.
Right.
I had a two-part question.
Yeah.
Well, is there going to be a book 2? And well, Michelle kind of already asked my question. I was going to ask, was it more of like a venting process when you wrote this book, or did you write it, like wanting to write a book, or was it more like you start off as
I love reading. I love reading, which we love to read, but I never saw myself as an author, like a writer. That was never something I wanted to do. I just never thought I could get everything into one place. So, or, and make it clear and, that people can follow. I just thought my thought process was too scattered.
Okay. That was my two-part question. You have all my questions, right, Ma? I have some more.
Yes, I do. Okay.
You might have to read them off, okay. I'm
Okay.
about to have to mute again.
Okay.
One more time.
Nice shirt.
Thank you.
You're
Got
welcome.
staff on the back. I can't see. I gotta take it off.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I was wondering, Kishma,
We
if you
gotta-
want part of it.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to read part of it? Like,
I did. I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna read
Oh
one
yeah.
of
What
Kabien's
about my
questions.
favorite quote? You have that?
I'm
It's on my
sorry.
phone.
Yes.
Well, you
Do
don't
you
have to
want me
bring it
to
up now.
read
I'm
that,
just saying.
or-
I'm just saying that's my. When you
That's
read
your.
it, that's
Okay.
one. That's my
Right. I do. Your favorite quote from the book, you say, is, "Don't complain to me about something you're not ready to do something about."
Mhm.
Yeah, and that was definitely him. He was no, you was not just to sit up and vent to him. Oh, okay, what's the solution?
it's
So
so
I
true.
will ask, do either of you have a favorite, a part that really stands out for you? I have mine, but do you?
When he walked into class and you guys' eyes met, that right there was powerful. Who'd have known through the years he was going to be the one? Like, wow.
Yeah.
It reminds me of one of those commercials, like Every Kiss Begins with K. That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, maybe. Beyonce and Jay-Z got a new Tiffany thing.
I saw that.
Right. And KB, you gave your favorite quote about it. Did y'all laugh about the rotary phone?
Laugh, yeah.
That was a good one.
For me, I think the part that was the most powerful was, and I know it's hard for you to even reread it, is the time in the hospital. I just can't imagine, what that's like to go through that. And I think, I just feel so much for what you've gone through, and I'm so sorry. And I think you wrote about it very beautifully and from a place of strength.
Mm-hmm.
You just get so sad when I think about, that experience and you having to do that by yourself. So
I have to get in the right headspace. When I'll skip, if I read it, which I do sometimes read it, but I have to get in a different headspace to read that. I can't just run through it, but I have to make my mind is clear enough that I can pull my stuff out of it.
mm-hmm. Yeah. What's been the most surprising thing about the process of just this whole self-publishing journey?
That I sold out of 100 books in a week.
That's astonishing.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Right.
And we still have we've all stocked up again. So I hope that this will encourage people who may have not bought the book or are just getting their book to either share or talk about it. Because I think for me, I love to hear about books and a good book. And I think it's really a good book. It's my best. So I hope that that's good enough. So I think it's a good book.
It showed us another side of the love that you guys have that we as outsiders couldn't see. It allowed us an inside look.
Yeah.
To know him is to love him. To love him is to know him.
Right. Exactly. And that's all the way around. I will read. I didn't see if anybody was chatting or was on. So I'm gonna read one of my favorite parts. There's several, but I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read one of my favorite parts. Are you guys there?
I'm
Yep.
here.
Okay. I have several of them, but this, when I wrote this part, I think for me, it felt like a book. Like this is really going to happen. And it's the part in chapter 8 when it's closer than close, and when visualizing King Maurice putting the crown on Queen, who is me, Kishma. It says, it was a place she had rejected, run from, and refused for such a time as this. God had prepared her as a queen, accepting she became his queen. Bowing her head, she presented herself poised and steady. She put her hands at his waist for support. Her head bowed, her eyes looked at her feet, established, standing. Her toes faced his, grounded, positioned. She stood sure on her footing, solid. She anticipated its weight. She acknowledged it would be heavy, but not burdensome. Weighty, impactful. She received her crown from him. In this part of the Bible, it is the King Chamberlain that instructed Esther on how to present herself before the king. In their love story, it was the Holy Ghost.
So why had you run and rejected it? What made you realize that he was there?
Because it was a lot. It was a lot to it. Those of you who don't know, Maurice has we both have children not together. And so there was a lot of his name and a lot of different
Interference
and situations and issues. And because I was afraid that I would be more of a hold on him, or I didn't want him to ever feel, that he was responsible for me or that he owed me something. I only wanted him to be with me because he wanted to. And that was the whole thing. I finally realized that he wanted to. And I was the one that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with. And so once I got that in my head, then it was easy. It just became natural.
Okay.
So I just, I don't know if people are watching. I don't know, y'all. We had a good time. Let's see. Yeah, we have been home about 40 minutes. So I'm going to say the website. I have a box. Hold on, let me grab a box. If you have not I'm waiting. I think it's buffering.
Oh, it's buffering?
You can hear
Yeah,
you.
if you have
I see you.
not. Oh, you can
I
hear
see
me.
on mine, yeah.
Okay, well, good. Well, okay, well, good. Well, Kabien has the shirt on. Kabien, you can tell them the website.
When she became his.com. Yeah.
The books are the book box is $25 plus shipping and handling. We take Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and the Cash App is $KishmaJ@gmail.com. No, I'm sorry, that's Zelle. Zelle is KishmaJ@gmail.com. Cash App is $Kishma. Oh, there you go. You can see I don't know if you can see the box. Can you see the box?
Correction. I have a correction. The website is when she became his 2021.com.
Yes, that is correct.
Get all that you need.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna sign off. I think that I feel good about this. Maybe we'll do this again. Maybe like once a month.
Have something to sip.
And we'll have new readers.
That's great.
Okay.
Thanks for inviting me. This was fun.
Okay.
Sounds like
I
a plan.
enjoyed y'all. Thank
Thanks.
y'all.
Thanks,
Thank
Ma.
you,
Thank
Swirl.
you.
Thank you,
Love the
sis.
book.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Kabien, my big
See you
coordinator and
all in a few
producer.
weeks. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
ready.
Love y'all.
Love
Love
you.
you guys too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.